Hello, everyone. Very good morning to all of you, and welcome in today's session of MS Office, Microsoft Office. In today's session, we will be starting with the new topic and the next module, that is Module 2 of PowerPoint presentation. Now, what is PowerPoint presentation? Why do we use PowerPoint presentation? And how do we use PowerPoint presentation? The one thing which we all know about PowerPoint presentation is it is basically used to design the slide. That is the common thing which each and every person know about PowerPoint. So yes, you are absolutely right that it is a thing which is used to design the slides. But why there is a requirement to design the slides on PowerPoint presentations? You can design the pages on Microsoft Word. You can insert the pictures. You can design the page. Then why do we require PowerPoint presentation to do the same? PowerPoint presentations are required because using PowerPoint presentation, we can easily create these slides. There are different slides which are already being given. We do not have to go to page break every time. The slide size is also decided. There are so many different buttons which we can select. We can insert all the things like illustrations. We have the options of illustration where we can insert the pictures, smart art, smart graphics, online pictures, videos. Along with that, we can give them the animations, like how the slide is going to come, the next slide is going to come. We also have the option of slideshow. Whenever we are going for the official presentation, we can use the slideshow option so that we can show them the slide, like how the next slide is coming, either it's going this way or it's just going up and the next slide is coming from bottom. So that is how you have designed the slide. Second is how you want the content to come on the page. Let's say on the slide you have written 4 different definitions related to a specific topic. Let's say this topic is, you have written definitions for what is business communication. You have written 4 different definitions and you do not want that all the definitions should come all together. So you have the option of using the animation. By doing that, you can just click or you can just set the timing by which a definition, one definition will come at a time. You can make that definition go visible by the time second definition comes, or you can just add those definitions. So these are the options which we do not have when we are using MS Word. These are the options which are available with us only in Microsoft PowerPoint. Now, before going to these options, we will see how the PowerPoint looks like when we just select the PowerPoint option from the menu. I hope my screen is clearly visible to everyone. So as soon as you click on PowerPoint, you will get this option, that is which slide layout you want to select. So basically in PowerPoint, we have so many. As you know, when we were selecting the word, there were also many different templates were there. Same. Here also we have all these templates and themes which are already being designed, which are already being set, and you can simply select any theme from here. So if we talk about theme, you can go with the options also, that is presentation, themes, education, chart, diagrams, business, enterprise, infographics. Now you might be thinking, what about this? What is this? So here, as I always work with PowerPoint, so I have already created few slides for my work. So whenever I open the PowerPoint, I'll get those quick suggestions over here that these are the slides which you have created. If you want to open this, you can simply click on these slides. But right now, I don't want to open that. So I'll just select, let's see if I go to presentation. If I click on presentations, so these are the slide options which I'm getting in presentations.
So these are all the options which are available in presentation. So you can simply click the any of the presentation which you want. Same way, if I go to, let me go to back. If I go to themes, again in themes, I'll have these many multiple options available. Same, if I go to education, again in education, I have all these different options available. Charts, same way. So whatever you want to select, you'll have different options available over there. Now what exactly you need to do is, once you select the theme, let's say today I'm just going with the blank presentation because I have to show you how we edit the slides and all those features. So I'm just clicking on blank. So this is the blank presentation which I have got, and this is how the PowerPoint window looks like. So here first we are going to see the first option, that is file view. Now if I go to file, I have, if you look at the options which are available over there, that is info, new, open, new, save, save as, print, share, export, close, account, feedback, and options. All these options are the same options which we have available with us when we were studying about Microsoft Word. Same way here also we have all these options available. So if I go to the first option, that is info, if I click on info, I'll get these three options. That is, you want to protect the presentation, you can go with the protection, that is always it's read only, restrict access, make as fine, mark as final. Check the issue. If you want to inspect the presentation, you have this option, that is check the issue. And if you want to manage the presentation, you have this option of managing the presentation. The second option is new. As soon as you're going to click on the new presentation, that means you want to open a new presentation for yourself. Now, whenever we are talking about the new presentation, whether we are opening it from the desktop or we are opening it from here new, we will get all these template options. Now what you want, which template you want to choose, you can simply select that template. So let's say if you want to choose this as the template, that is earth inspiration, if I click on this, so I'll get the preview over here first, that it is going to look like this. For next, I'll again get the preview, that's how it is going to look. So whichever template I want to choose, if I want to create a new document, I just have to select the template over here and I'll just click on OK. Let's do it once. Or let me just select this template. Let's select this. I'll click on create. Okay, I think there is some problem. I'm unable to download this template. Let me select the other one. Just 1 second. See, I selected this and this is how the template is. Now here, if you're going to see this template, you will see we have so many different things which are already been designed over here. So as per your own specification, you can simply select the template and you'll get the design. You do not have to design these things again and again because you will already have the pre-designed slides. Along with that, you will already have the font style already been designed for the slides. So this is the option. Now let's just close this window. Okay, sorry, the screen got closed. Let me just share the setup again. Just 1 second. So here you have seen that whenever you are going to open this, whenever you will click on file, you'll get the same options which we were getting when we were opening the PowerPoint presentation. Now here, the third option which we are going to get, like The third option which you have is save. Save means you all are familiar with the term save. Whenever we want to save the existing document, existing means the document which you have already shared. If you want to share that existing document, you just have to click on save option. But let's say if your document is new, you have never saved that document, you have never it's you are working on this document for the first time, you have opened a new document. For this, you cannot go with the save option, you'll have to go with the save as option. As soon as you are going to click on save as option, you'll get some folder names over here. If you think your folder is here, let's say I want to save it on Friday folder. If you think your folder is right here, you can simply click on that folder, or else you can select, you can browse the folder in which you want to save your file. So just remember this thing. If you are saving your document for the first time, it is going to be save as. And if you are saving the changes in your document, let's say you have already saved the document, you have already given the name to this document, but you are saving the, you have made some changes and you just want to save those changes. So for that, you just have to click on save. Now next option comes as print. Print means if you want to print your PowerPoint presentation. So here you have all these options, the same options that is you wanted collated, that is 1, 2, 3, or you want 1, 1, 1. So however you want it to be, you can simply select that is collated or uncollated. You want it full slide. So how you want? First slide, you want 2 slides, you want 3 slides, horizontal slides, vertical slides. So in which form you want the printout to come, you can select it from here, and the color also that is over here. Just select the printer, click on print, you'll get the presentation printout. The next thing which comes is the share option. Now, share option means if you want to share your presentation with anyone. So she can share with email, you can share with, you can save it to your cloud, and you can share with people. So this is the save option. Export in whichever file format you want to export it, your presentation. Here you'll get that. Now, this was all about the file menu. Now, the second which comes is the home menu. Now, when you are looking at to the home menu, what do you notice? Do you feel any different things, any different changes are there in the home menu? No? Home menu looks quite similar to what was there in the Word, right? There is not much difference. It looks quite similar to the Word document. Now, if I talk about the home menu, now in home menu, we have the first option, that is clipboard option. Now in clipboard, we have 4 things, that is paste, cut, copy, format painter. If you want to remove entire line from the document, you'll go with the cut option. If you want to create a duplicacy of your line, you'll go with the copy option. And if you just want to format that and you want to copy the formatting of that line to a new line, so for that you will just go with the format painter. Now format painter is one of the best option which you can select when you have to copy the formatting style. Let's say you have the heading in your document, like every slide has a heading in the document. Now, why to select that heading again and again? Why to go with the font option, select the size, select the font type, bold, italic? So what you can do is you can simply go with the format painter option. You'll just click on format painter. You'll select the text. Let's say we have written MS Office. Okay, so MS Office, I'm just making is Algerian. I'm just reducing the size to 46. I'm making the changes in the color that's making it red. So now let's say here I have written PowerPoint. Now I want to copy the same format. So one option is I can select this text. I'll select the font type over here. I'll select the font size over here. I'll go with the red color and then it will be done. But I don't want to do that, right? Because for that, no, what will happen, I'll always have to remember what font type I have selected, what font size I have selected. So I'll have to remember those things, and I don't want to, like, maybe I'll get confused with size I selected. I'll again go back to the old text, I'll check the size, I'll check the font type, and then I'll come back and then I'll do the editing. So for that, it's better that I just simply select this text, I click on Format Painter, I go to the place where I want to apply the same format, font and formatting style. I'll do select this. See, it's the same thing, that is Algerian 46, that is here Algerian 46, and the same color. So that way it makes the work easy. Now it's not necessary that you can apply use this Format Painter option in the same document, same slide only. No, if you select this slide, select the Format Painter over here, and if you have more slides over here, if you want to use that in other slide, just go click on that slide and select that text that will come. Now the indication, how you're going to know that whether the Format Painter is working for you or not. First is this is highlighted, and second is whenever you'll bring the cursor here, you'll see the brush over there. Now the eye line and the brush means you have still selected a text font style which you want to copy. So let's say now I don't want to copy, my work is done. I'll simply press on escape and that selection will be disabled. So this is the Format Painter option, and this Format Painter option remains same for Excel, for PowerPoint, as well as for the Word. With this, we have finished the clipboard option. The second option is slides. Now, what does the slide mean? Do you think we have only this type of slide where we have the big title box and one is the subtitle box? No, we have various different patterns of slides. So these are all the different patterns. So each slide pattern is being given a different name in itself. That is the title slide, title and the content slide, section header, to content, comparison, title only, blank, content with caption, picture with caption. So these are the different slides which we have available. So if you want, you can select any of the slides from here. So let's say I want to go with the comparison, where I'll have two different things. The title is going to, let's say I want to compare what is communication and what is business communication. So I will need a title also, that difference between communication, business communication. Then I'll need the subtitle box where on one I'll write communication and on another I'll write business communication. So for that, I have the best option, that is comparison. I can write the title over here. I can write the text, that is communication, business, that, okay, let's do it. So difference difference between communication and so this is difference between communication and business communication. Now here I'll be writing the points related to communication. Here I'll be writing the point related to business communication. Now what I can do is, if I want to change this style, I can go with the center text. Same here, I can go with the center text. Now here, if I want to insert the picture, I can go with inserting the picture. Now, when I've selected the slide, you will see that some options are visible, light visible over there. And if I go to that, I get the arrow sign over there. So this arrow sign means the inserting the option. So this slide is something where you can directly insert the table, you can insert the chart, you can insert the smart art, you can insert the picture, you can insert the online picture, and you can insert the video. Now you'll be thinking whether these options are available only over here. No, these options are available in the slide layout, in this slide layout also. Along with this, if you do not have the options over here, let's say some of the slides, if we talk about this previous slides, we do not have the option over here. And what if I want to put the options over here, if I want to insert something over here? So you might be thinking that in that case, we insert anything over here? So no, you are not right. So if in case you want to do that, you have the option of insert, and here in images and illustrations, you have the same options which were available over here. So from here, you can do the same thing. So now here, if I want to insert the table, I'll just click on table. I'll mark how many numbers I want to insert. I'll click on OK. See, this table came. Same way, you can insert anything. From here. If you don't want to insert anything, you can even just write the text, whatever text you want to write in these two boxes. Let's say you want to change the design of this slide, layout of the slide. So you have this option, that is to content. So here, see what happened, the slide layout got changed. So here, for the same current slide, on the slide on which you are working, if you want to bring any kind of changes to these specific slide, let's say you want to change the layout, the slide which was having comparison like 3 different boxes, you just want to have 2 different boxes, so you can go with 2 content. So from here, for any of these slides, you do not have to delete the slide, do not have to insert a new slide. We have the option of layout, which simply means changing the layout of the existing slide. So you can go to layout, select which design you want. Let's say I want this, see, what change. So we can select the layout. Now this is the reset option. Let's say I want to reset anything. I can simply go and click on the reset option. Sections. Now sections basically will be used over here. How we use the section? Let's say add section. So this is the default section. If I click name the section, that is slide 1. Okay, we have named it slide 1. So if I click on this, it will go. If I click on this will go. So these are the section options. If I want to hide the slide, I can use this section options. Rename the section, remove the section. If I go to collapse section, collapse means the section got closed, and if I want to expand all the sections will get expanded. So for each and every slide, I can simply name that this slide contains this detail, this slide contains this details, and I can just minimize. So let's say if I just directly, when I'm presenting my topic, I don't want them to see each and everything, whatever I've written in the content. So I can simply click, let's say I just want to show them slide 1. I can simply click on slide 1 and I can simply show this one slide only. They won't know what content is there in the other slides. So this is how this section option works in the slide. So is this clipboard option and the slide option clear to all of you? I hope these are pretty clear, that clipboard and the slide option. Right? Okay. Now, the third option which we see over here is the font one. Now font, here font we basically use if we want to give a font style to any of the heading which we have given, any of the content which we have written. Now if I talk about the font, now here in font we have various different options. There are many font styles which are already been available over here. So you just need to select any one font style, whichever you want to give for your text. Let's say here for this, just want to see. You might be thinking how we are going to know that how the text is going to look like. So whenever I'm going to select, bring my cursor to any of the font, it will show the preview on my text like this. So let's see, I like this one, so I'll just click on enter and I'll get this font. Now here, along with the font, we have the option of increasing the font type. Now, if I want to increase the font size, I can just click any option from here. So the size can be increased here. If I already have some size in my mind, I can simply click over here and I can write the font size. Let's say I want it to be a 40, okay, 41. Okay, so see, this way it is going to be visible over here. Now, along with this option, we have the next option, that is bold, italic, underline, and text shadow. Now, if I want the text to be bold, so whenever you are using any of these options, the first thing which you have to understand is you have to select the text on which you want to apply these features. Let's say you want difference, you want this thing to be in bold, italic, underline, along with that shadow. Can you see the difference? So same way, whenever you want to apply any of these features to any of the text which you have written in your document, what you need to do is you just have to select that and you have to use this option. Same way, if you want to have a line, you can go with this. Yeah, you want it normal, you want it loose, you want it very loose, you want it more spacing, you want it very tight. So see, this is how we can use all these options. Along with this, we have one more option, that is if I want to capitalize. Here, all the words are already capitalized. But let's say if I want to capitalize any of the word, say I want to capitalize everything. So see, here I have uppercase. Now that uppercase has been selected, have been applied only in communication because I have not selected the text, but my cursor was in that word. So whenever the cursor will be next to any word, if you have not selected anything, that formatting, that editing will automatically be applied to that text. Same way, if I'm going to select the entire text and let's say I want it to be in lowercase, it will see lowercase, sentence case, only the first letter. Then I say to be capitalize each word, it will happen. Or this is the toggle case where some of the words are going to be capital, some of them are going to be small. So let's say we want to go with the sentence case. So this is what you have selected, that is the sentence case. Now let's just have the same thing for, okay, here I've got the same thing. Here I want Algerian, I want the size to be 30, and I want it to be capitalized each word. Okay, so Algerian don't have that option of capitalizing each word. I'll go with the Arial, and I just want this also to be in. Okay, see, this is what we have done. Now, can you see the difference? Here in difference, there is very less space. All the words are very closely touched with each other. But if I see between communication, there is much space. So why? Because in difference, we have used this option of AB, that is very tight, tight, normal, loose, very loose. So usually we go with the normal. So we'll have the normal difference. But in case if you want to stretch the word, if you want to put more space to the words, then for in that situation you just have to use this AB option. Now here we have two more options, that is text highlighted color and second is the text color. Now if I go with the text highlighted color, if I click on text highlighted color, so see, the text will get highlighted. Whichever text I want to highlight, this way I'll get a pen. If I select this thing, and this will get highlighted. If I want the text to be highlighted, let's say this work is done, I have just pressed escape, highlighter is gone. Now if I want to change the color of the text, so before that I just have to select the text to which color I want. Let's say I want red color, or if you want to have more colors, then you have the color options over here. Okay. See, this color got applied. Same way, now here we have two options, that is increasing the font size. One option is you can write the number over here. You can click on the second option is you can click on the drop down arrow over here. And the third option by which you can select the increase or decrease the size is this capital A, lowercase a. So say if I click onto this capital, then you see the size is getting increased, and if I click on this, the size is getting reduced. So this way also you can change the font size of the text. Now here the last option in the font is this, A with the eraser. What do you think? What is the meaning of A with the eraser? This is the same option which we have done in Microsoft Word. So what is the meaning of this A with the eraser? Now A with the eraser means clearing all the formatting. Now when you have that use so many formatting, but if you think that no, I just want to remove all the formatting from here, you just have to select the text and click on remove formatting. See, you'll see the default size 16, the calibrate, the default font type, everything has came back. All the formatting style, font and everything has been erased. So let's say if you want to change the font type, font style, or if you want it to be of normal type and you do not want anything like this, so you just have to click on clear formatting. All the font style, formatting option, everything will get cleared from here. Now next is the paragraph option. Now what is the use of paragraph option? So paragraph option is something where, see, the text you have written over here, where what alignment you want for your text. You want it to be left aligned, you want it to be right aligned, you want it to be center aligned, or you want it to be the justified. So we have these four alignment options available over here. Now left alignment, the document will start from the left side. Right means it will have the symmetry on the right side. Center means everything will come in the center like this. And justified means on right and left side we will have the equal space. You know, you'll see straight line on both the sides. If I click on this, you'll see that here more space is there, less than here more. But if I click on justified, you'll see that okay, it has brought much more space in the between, so that on right and left side there the line margin, equal margin can be seen. So this is justified. So justified we usually do not use in the PowerPoint presentation, but yes, if we are writing the Word document, then for the formal document, official presentation, official document, legal document, usually we prefer going with the justified option. Now here the second option, we have bullet and the numbering. So if you want to write some bullet points over here, you can select any of the bullet option which you want to select. You can have that, but let's say you don't want bullet option. You want the numbers to be written over there. So for numbers, you can simply select whichever number pattern, numeric values you want the alphabetical order, so whichever order you want, you can simply click on that and you'll get the thing done. Now here we have this option that is the line spacing. Now here, if you can see the document, let me just remove this. if you see over here, now here I just want to increase the intent, increase the spacing between the lines. So for that, I have this intent option, line spacing option, where you wanted 1.0, you put 1.5, 2, 2.53, whichever intent you want, you can simply click on that. So let me just increase the size of this first. So see, can you see the difference? The space. Now here, if you see there's so much of space, you can write anything. No, you cannot write anything. This is a space which you have given between two different lines. So this is the option of space. Now, if you want this document, this content to be in 1 column, 2 column, 3 column, so you have this option. That is 1, 2, 3 column. So this option is again same as what we use in the Word. Usually, again, we do not use this. More commonly in PowerPoint, usually we prefer this using in Word only, but if you want, you have these options as well. So now we have these three options. These three options we are going to discuss in the next session of PowerPoint presentation. Till here, if you have any doubt, please ask. Any doubts still here? Okay, so if you do not have any doubt, then we are done with today's session of Microsoft Office Basic, where we have discussed about three different things, that is the file menu, and in home, we've discussed about clipboard, slides, and font. So with this, we have come to the end of today's session. We'll see you with the next session in next 10 minutes. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day.